going on, y'all? Apparently, Hasan Piker's orbiters are wilding out and begging for money, I think. Been seeing a lot of alerts about it. So let's check out this video from the channel More Pegasus. Don't get mad because I said More Pegasus. I know his name is Pegasus. Let's check out this video from that channel, man. Let's see what's going down. Oh no, the jump scare right from the gate is crazy. Like that's wild, bro. That's insane. Just out the gate. Y'all didn't even realize I changed the picture, did y'all? Y'all didn't even realize that. Don't front. Don't act like you realized it. You didn't notice. You thought that was Frogan that was still up there. In your mind, you didn't even see me change anything at all. See, I did it again. You didn't even notice. I did it again. That looked just like Frogan. Identical. All right, let's get into it, bro.
Welcome back to a series so free. Even Mr. Krabs subscribed. In today's video, largest Hasan orbiter, Frogan, is back. And she is begging for money on stream again. This time, she wants $500 from her audience to pay for her broken wrist, or the cast. Hasan is absolutely nowhere to be found. She complains about the expenses.
I don't even care about like fundraising in general, but I don't think that's fundraising, right? Like you're not saying, hey, I'm trying to create some content for you guys, donate, and then I'll be able, to make it. That way you'll see the benefits. These guys be raising funds just because they lazy and don't want to get a job. And if you've been streaming for like 4 or 5 years, like deadass, like consistently too, you are a streamer. You're not making content, that's for damn sure. 500, you can't save up. You can't save up a little $50 in there. The whole year, you didn't have nothing saved. You don't have any funds saved at all. That's crazy. To me, just as an adult, that sounds insane. You should have an emergency just in case your job, especially one like streaming, that could disappear in a second. What if it disappears? You should have some months saved up just to, ahead of time to be able to carry yourself, or like an emergency fund where you can pay for your arm. Like I said, if she's that hard up for money, she needs to get a job or to lose it. Facts. Or work harder. I'll even take that. Like, how the hell you doing all these streams? You have no content on your YouTube channel. You're monetized. So what? That's an avenue. Put some content out. Oh, wait, that's going to take work. So either way, no matter how you look at it, she ain't trying to work. Either way, she ain't trying to work. But I do think, me personally, she should just quit the whole entertainment aspect because she's not an entertainer and go get a job. It's okay. It's fine. Like, go and fill out an application. But a lot of these people, they afraid.
Well, refusing.
I've seen people dress up as job applications at like streamer events and chase everyone out the room. No joke. That's facts. I seen someone come to the streamer event dressed as a job application and start running towards streamers, and streamers were boogieing. They were like sprinting
to
away.
Actually work for money. She explains how she broke her wrist, quote, ice skating, and nobody is buying her story. I have come up with my own theory as to what happened. 99.9999% accurate. Frogan has responded playing the ultimate victim, blaming everybody else, saying she can't get a job because of
Is it Ned or Needles? Either way, how you doing? What's up?
Trump? Hasan is now openly shilling for foreign governments and, quote, China-maxing. He's being blatantly racist in mocking a Chinese person because they disagree with him. Classic. They call out Hasan for propaganda, and he doubles down and romanticizes communism. He says it's okay because the government will occasionally give you treats like a dog. Bruh, subscribe or Frogan trips and falls on you. Aye, we're cooked, we're all cooked. The world would be cooked at that point. Let's up those numbers! Now let's begin. Right, so welcome back to your favorite TV show, except it's actually real and these are real people somehow. Moving on to the guru of gravity, the great devourer, Frogan. Holy cinema, she's back. And you definitely saw her coming. It was an international event, like when a meteorite is about to hit planet Earth. The motion of heavenly bodies. Anyways, recap, since it's been a while. Last time we talked about her, she was breaking down crying, begging for subs on stream because she couldn't afford rent.
It's my job, though. I have to focus on the fucking money.
I know you do, but that's
None of these creators ever think, let me just do a better job. Like, none of them. The crying for the subscriptions is crazy. Imagine me sitting here crying for memberships. It's like, instead, I'm over here dropping like 20 videos a day. I just like to work hard, and no matter whatever I do, this looks like a foreign concept to someone like Frogan.
Unfortunately, like, you can't control the money. You can only control the content, you know? Like, you can't control how much money people give you. That's not going to be something you can control. Could you stop begging for rent? It's so...
Okay, then you know what? Fine. Give me, you know my Venmo. Send me that shit then.
Keep watching, and I'm like, oh, here she goes again.
You know my Venmo. Send me that. The idea to go get a job never even crossed her mind. Forget the whole work hard thing. She's not a good content creator. That's not going to happen. And she's lazy. She need to get a job. I agree with you guys. The fact that didn't even once cross her mind is hilarious to me.
Begging for rent.
Okay.
Bro, just calls her out on her own stream.
Now, this was despite the fact that she revealed that she was promoted from being Hasan Piker's head moderator to actual producer of his stream. And according to her, Hasan paid her very well, but not well enough for her to not break down crying about her money.
My role for Hasan at this point and for like the last 2 years has been production work. I give him ideas and I produce the streams, and Hasan pays me very well.
And that brings us to today. She is back e-begging her audience like a pathetic loser, and she's begging for $500 this time. Now, I just want you guys to keep in mind this entire time, Hasan makes $500 in probably under a minute in some days.
I agree with you, Katarina. While she always have her nails done, facts, and McDonald's on speed dial. Yeah, that's crazy. It's almost as if she spends her money on frivolous things. You say, what's Frogan's thing? Does she give political insight, or is she funny? Or does she play video games? Anybody know? I don't think she play video games. I don't think she's giving insight. She definitely not funny. She thinks she is. She's not funny. Her political takes go as far as copying Hasan and then going after whoever Hasan doesn't like, reacting to them. More so, she's reacting to TV shows. I shouldn't even say reacting. She's watching TV shows on Twitch, and that's it. And eating. That's her content. iDubbbz do the same thing now. It's crazy.
Right? So he could fix this problem instantly at any time. But instead, she has to beg to her audience, despite being the producer of Hasan's stream. Twitch streamer Frogan is e-begging her very small audience for money because she broke her wrist. A cast is $500, and she doesn't have health insurance. Interesting, she speaks about health insurance. I seem to recall she had something to say with U.S. veterans, right?
I hope you get PTSD, and I hope you get no health insurance when you get back into fucking America. Is this a goodbye stream for your cast? Exclamation point tip. Say goodbye to the cast. I need $500.
Wow.
I need $500 for tomorrow.
Wow.
To pay for my cast. Exclamation point tip. What's up, workmate? How are you? I know, isn't that crazy?
You know what else is crazy? Fact that you won't go get a job like that. Bam. You'll do anything to not get a job. How you begging for $500 for your hand? That sounds wow. Go get a job, shorty. Like, dead ass. That was that like a week's check? Well, before taxes, probably, right? But yo, you're going crazy. Work. Instead of sitting here e-begging. Did you not know that people was gonna clip this up? She knew. She didn't care. She just wanted the money. And that's what it really boils down to.
Isn't that insane, dude? $500 fucking dollars. Bruh, just use scissors. No, they have to take x-rays and they have to pay the fee. They have to get the cast. It's so fucking irritating. Yeah, dude. Not having insurance fucked me. Not having insurance fucked me, but insurance is also so expensive, unfortunately. Insurance is unfortunately so expensive.
Right. So normally I'd be pretty sympathetic here. Okay.
Yeah, she out her damn mind. I ain't sympathetic for her. Never gonna do that. Y'all said she need that nasty song. What's up, Biggs? What's up? I agree. I think she need that out the gate. Also, how you doing, Biggs?
Yeah. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
Yeah, she definitely nasty. That's because that was super nasty work right there. He said, hopefully she's a nice person Okay. She definitely not. I know you being sarcastic because you saw those clips about how she's speaking about veterans and saying they deserve PTSD, like, which is insane. That's crazy. But yeah, she definitely not a nice person. Definitely not. Hey, what's up, Cashew? How you doing? Says she is also always begging for rent. She just sits there and doesn't entertain a single person. That's like the craziest thing to me. The fact that she doesn't even attempt to entertain her audience. Like, I went to her YouTube channel. She don't even post on there, but she streams all the time. So what is she doing? Begging this entire time. She's begging for hours. That's crazy. You didn't even think once, not only to get a job, but let me try to be good at content creation. Let me actually create something, entertain my audience. Nah, just begging.
Okay, because, you know, health bills are total bullshit. It is actually super expensive. And I feel like mostly it is unjustified. Insurance is pretty much bullshit most of the time, too. All these corporations try to sort of rinse you for your money and they sort of exploit people who are sick. You know, I've sort of dealt with that whole system personally as well. And some of my friends have as well. It is just horrible and evil. And I fucking hate all those guys. But in this scenario, I will make an exception because this is the same Frogan who said that $10,000 is chump change. Okay, she said Jellywig should just keep it instead of donating a Palestine. It is chump change. It is completely insignificant, right?
So I personally donated 10K because I think it is worthwhile.
Keep your fucking money. Keep your $10,000. Keep your little chump change. Like,
it is completely insignificant amount of money. It's not going to change anything, right? So funny how the table.
What if she actually has the money and she just wants her audience to pay for it instead? What if that's what's going on? Because she just called that chump change. 10,000 is chump change. That's crazy. I don't think so, but all right. Chump change. Whoa.
Turn, right? When she's here begging for $500, which if 10K is chump change, how much is 500? Fucking pennies. It's nothing, right? And of course the tables are turning because there was food on the other side of the table and Frogan had to turn the table to get more food to eat it. Also, a couple more reasons. I don't know. Okay, I think Frogan has a degree, potentially like a master's, I heard. So this woman literally has a higher education. And for some reason is begging for money on stream. What the?
She got a mask? Huh? Why you not working? How does that work? Like, no, how do you not work? That's the real question. Oh man, the Hasan level of laziness, huh? She just hoping for Hasan to save her. Nah, she hoping for her audience too.
What the hell is wrong with you? Earn money with a job. Sorry for the J slur. Sometimes I need to pull it out, okay? Put the job application meme. Anything but that, not a job application, not on this channel, please. I'm out here, literally the rank number 1 unemployed. Okay, 250 episodes. There's nobody more unemployed than me. And I am telling you to go get a job. I feel like you need to listen. Okay. Also, I feel like $500 would not be expensive for you if you were actually working the past few years and were able to save a little bit of money instead of wasting your time streaming and getting yourselves in these situations like the Ethan Klein lawsuit as well. And even then you were begging with money from your GoFundMe as well, where you basically took thousands and thousands of dollars from your audience already and you still ask for more and more. These people are so greedy, bro. It's actually so disgusting. Like all these creators constantly begging their audience for money and giving nothing in return. Like what is the content here? Legitimately. And I don't know if I had any advice, maybe cut down on the Big Mac budget because that's legitimately gotta be like 20 grand a month at least. I'm sorry.
Budget is crazy.
That was
the Big Mac budget. Hey, what's up, Glitter? How you doing? What's up? I hope I'm pronouncing your names right. Jodene? Or is it Jodene? Let me know how to pronounce your name the correct way. I don't want to be up here butchering names. That's crazy. So curious how close she is to Hasan. Would he go have lunch with her if she was in town? Does he know her name? Well, she's supposed to be like one of his employees, right? She decides what he streams on it, which is crazy. So like, you're not getting paid? That's kind of wild. That is kind of wild, bro. Like, if you're working for Hasan and you say he pays you pretty well, how can you not afford the $500 for your arm thing? But your cast, like that doesn't really add up to me. Definitely not. But what do I know? That sounds crazy. I ain't working for nobody if I can't afford that. Like, what? I'm gonna take time off of my show, even though I know my stream is smaller, but I'm gonna take time off on my show to go work for somebody else, and I can't even provide for myself. That sounds crazy. Yeah, nah, a bigger creator too. Yeah, that sounds nuts.
That was an underestimation. 20 grand more like a day. Okay. We know she be eating like Squidward in that one episode where he got addicted to Krabby.
That's funny. And you said it's Joe Denny. Okay. Got you. Joe Denny. How are you? How you doing? I said she's still a mod of his, but he doesn't pay mods like most people. No, remember, she clarified, Cashew, because people were saying, yo, ain't you his moderator and the payment, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, no, I'm not his moderator. She has a job title to where she like will schedule his streams or something like that. Or she picks certain things for his stream, like what he talks about and research and yada, yada, yada. That's the job she says she had for him, not just moderating. But I remember she clarified that. I could have swore she clarified that and said, like, yeah, I'm doing blah, 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 not just moderating. And he pays me well. That was her exact words, if I'm not mistaken.
Patties. But yeah, I feel like people just don't have any sympathy for someone who's a disgusting Hasan orbiter, justifies all that behavior, also wishes US veterans get PTSD, hopes that they don't get insurance or anything like that. Like, then why are you crying about insurance? Like, it's so disgusting. Right, so we got another video here, context for those wondering how she broke her wrist. Okay, and here she tells the story of how this happened. And forgive me if I don't buy this.
I mean, her arm could have just been tired from lifting Big Macs back to back to back. You know what I mean? Like, how many donuts can you dunk before your shoulder and wrist? I mean, she over there. She the dunking champion. Dunkin' Donuts hate to see her coming. I know a buffet hate to see Frogan walking anyway.
Good news is, after years of wanting to ice skate, I finally did it. But the bad news is, I broke my wrist, and I have to be in this for 3 weeks.
Hey, what's up, Uranium? How you doing?
And then I have to get another cast. But you know, life is all about trying new experiences, including ice skating.
Yeah, sure. Ice skating. Okay. Yeah. We're totally buying that one, guys. Frogan was simply ice skate. Oh, are you sure you didn't mean ice cream or, you know, something of that variety? So wait a minute.
Yeah, Cap. Ice skating, son. Word. You was over there looking like Goldberg from Mighty Ducks. I gotta stop. People might not even get my reference. My bad. I don't expect her to be on no damn ice. Ice cream. She was getting ice cream, maybe.
Wait a minute. You're telling me she was actually engaging in physical activity before this happened, before she actually injured herself? Yes, surely. I'm sorry, I was very good at maths in school, and even with my expertise, this does not add up, okay? I'm sorry, I'm no Einstein here, all right? But this doesn't seem to follow the laws of our universe, right? It's simply like defying physics, right? Because if Frogan was ice skating and fell down, there would be natural disasters all over the planet, okay? Magnitude 10 earthquakes everywhere, volcanoes, heck, maybe planet Earth would have been knocked out of orbit, okay? Life as we know it would have been ended, right?
That's big facts. She built like the dude's wife from Monster House. I gotta stop with the if I had an editor to take pictures and put it on it, I would try to do it. Yeah, she looked just like it. But my bad. Yeah, that definitely would have caused the earthquake. So
forgive me if I simply cannot believe the story. This seems like a bunch of Capachungus deluxe. Now, let me tell you guys what really happened. Okay, here is my theory. As an expert in the Hasan orbiters, I feel like I have a PhD on this shit at this point, right? So basically what happened was that Frogan here was trying to put her hand in a cookie jar, okay? Particularly the 7th cookie jar of the same day, right? And you see the repetitive motion, right, of reaching her hand into the jar was simply too strenuous for the oh-so-circular one. So what happened was, when she got to the 7th jar, right, she had to sort of contort her hands and her wrist in order to fit into the jar, right? Especially when the cookies started reaching the bottom, right? And she was in her desperation to get the last cookie in the jar. Okay, we can relate. We love some cookies, all right? Maybe not the 7th jar though, right? But essentially, she was trying to get the last cookie, and then of course she got stuck. You know, a common experience with voluminous people. Yes, she yanked her hand over and over, trying to escape from the jar. No! It was like a rat trap there, right? Sort of got stuck there. And then while yanking it, she obviously injured herself and she broke her wrist, right? And I don't know about you, but it feels like my theory is 99.9999% accurate. No sarcasm, obviously. Now, you guys can vote below. Which story is more likely in the comments? Frogan going flipping ice skating and falling over, right? Or Frogan trying to get a cookie from her cookie jar, right? You guys can vote. You can be the judge, the juries, the executioners, everything, right? Let me know, okay? Pure responded, she broke her wrist eating ice cake. That looks like a soft cast wrapped in bandages, not a proper orthopedic cast, considering she put her full weight on both. Okay, if she put her full weight on both wrists, that shit is not going back. Then immediately adjusted her microphone with the arm now in a cast. I'm going to continue to call serious bullshit. I thought she said Hasan paid her really well. Are you telling me people lie on the internet? I guess it isn't well enough. No. Hasan pays her so well that she literally has to beg for $500. Literally $500, the amount Hasan makes in 5 milliseconds of streaming. Her chat is not moving fast enough for her to be asking for $500. She has a master's degree, and I'm very confident she can get a job with benefits, but refuses. Yeah, no, that would require actually doing some level of work. She's pulling a DSP gaming. She's headed down that path. Bro, regardless of who it is, if it's a Hasan Orbiter or not, I cannot stand e-beggars, bro. Literally the lowest of the low. Refusing to actually work for your money and just begging from it from other people like a worthless fucking loser. Especially when you have the means. You have the means to go do it yourself, but you're just too flippin' lazy. It's just so stupid, bro. And you're taking money from people who are actually working for their shit and they're trusting you with this stuff. And then you just keep exploiting them over and over. It wasn't enough to beg for money for the GoFundMe and then for the rent before. And then the year before that, the fucking emergency rent or whatever. It's just over and over. You give them an inch and they'll keep begging until the end of time. And that's why here on the legendary series, everything is free until...
Well, eventually her supporters are going to notice it. Be like, she's going to turn into like the female DSP. Oh, who else used to do that? Was Boogie doing that too? I think Boogie used to beg his ass off as well. There's a lot. There's a lot of these streamers that was out here wilding with that.
The end of time. It's absolute cinema for 7 years. Okay, literally always been free, always will be free. As a wise streamer once said.
Who fucking who?
Okay, she tweeted again. Imagine breaking your wrist at 29 years old. Oh my God, she's almost 30, bro. Bro, I can't with these people. And having to tell people it's from ice skating.
That's a hard ass 29. I thought I could have swore she was in her 40s. And I'm like, damn, she hit 29 like she was a child actress. That shit hit her harder than Macaulay Culkin, nigga. Damn, that shit hit her like she was in Hollywood. She over there looking like Rosie O'Donnell.
Because you watched a gay hockey show. We all know it was the cookie jar, Frogan. Let's hope you don't get PTSD and have no health insurance.
I refuse
she
to
says
watch
she's
that
being
show.
canceled.
It feel like people are pumping it. Like it's not because of what it's about. I just don't like when stuff feels force-fed. And then that show seems like it's being so promoted and people on the internet keep talking about it. It's like, nah, I don't think I want to watch it. That's why it took me so long to watch Naruto. Yeah, I was getting sick of that shit in my school. I was like, why are these niggas running like this? This is kind of weird. Like, why they? And then I watched it eventually and was like, oh, there's fire. And then like speed run through it. I did the same thing to One Piece. And now I'm like one of the biggest One Piece fans on the planet. Shout outs to Corazon, favorite character. Well, him and Zoro. Am I still small? Corazon and Zoro are my two favorite characters. That's why I keep them right here by me to remind me of what strength really means. You put that right there. You good, Corazon? All right. But yeah, I usually go against the wave when it comes to like TV shows and movies and whatnot.
Canceled again for breaking her wrist. Right. Maybe it's the constant e-begging. Right, so anyway, she responded to the drama. Twitch streamer mischaracterizes her e-begging to her audience while also blaming Donald Trump for not being able to find a job. Of course, this is Trump's fault. Also, Frogan, I'm not a socialist. I should not be the one to pay your medical bills. You should be asking Hasan to pay it because that's what he believes in. Hasan should set the example for the rest of us capitalists. So yeah, she also asks other people who are criticizing her to pay her bills.
So the preface. So last night I was talking about how my cast today was going to be about $500 and I don't have health insurance. And then and instead of sub goals like I usually have, I made donation goal because I'm like, whatever, whatever. I don't think that's a bad thing, to be quite honest. I was like, you know what? Instead of having sub goals, I'm just going to change it to a dono goal. And then of course, people online were like, I have hate watchers, which to be quite honest, if I hate anybody, my thing is, it's just like, if I don't like somebody, I'm not going to watch you, but that's just me. But like, there's like LSF, Twitter, those drama accounts going around. They're like,
You said watch Bleach. I was into Bleach, and then I feel like I got to the end of it where like my man lost his powers, and then I stopped watching it. But it was so long ago that I do not remember it, not fully. So I want to rewatch Bleach because I heard they kept it going too as well. Right? Like I'm behind on a lot of animes, right? Like I feel like that's just me. Like I'm gonna wait until it builds up or until the wave dies down. Like Attack on Titan, oh my gosh. I couldn't go nowhere without people talking about this damn anime. Right? Same thing with My Hero Academia. And I've watched all of these that I'm naming and loved it. Jujutsu Kaisen. I slowed down. Demon Slayer. I waited mad long. I'm a binger. I prefer to binge. I hate the fact that I caught up to One Piece. Because now I'm sitting here waiting for new episodes. Like, nigga, what? Do you know how it felt to just watch like 100 episodes back to back like it was nothing? I love binge watching. But yeah, I prefer to wait. And then once a bunch of seasons come out or once people stop hyping it up, then I'll go and check it out. And if it's good, it's good. I'm not going to hate. That's why I became like a huge Naruto fan. I was hating on the people that was spreading it so much. Like, god damn, like it was like, y'all don't understand. My school was Naruto'd out. Everybody was running around like characters, the headbands and all that. I was like, what y'all? Come on, it's still Yu Yu Hakusho all day. Fuck is y'all talking about? Nigga, it's still Dragon Ball Z over here. Which just refused to update. And then eventually I watched it. I was like, okay, I can see why y'all going crazy now. Naruto's my nigga. My man, who's my second favorite character? My man, Rock Lee. There you go. Spy Family. I started watching that, but not because I wanted to. Somebody that I care about really wanted me to watch that and check out the movie and all that. So I checked out Spy Family. It's sweet. I'm not mad at it. It's a sweet anime. I'll mess with a sweet anime here and there. I just can't do too much. Like I call them girly animes. I can't do girly animes too much. I can't. I gotta take them once in a while. I can't just watch the whole Fruit Basket and then watch Spy Family back to back. That's just overload for me, right? Like I gotta slow down. I'm not mad at it. I'll watch one of those shows here and there. I watched Toradora and was pissed at the ending, but I watched it, right? So yeah, that's how I feel about Spy Family. I think it's cool. I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? And I'm planning to eventually keep watching the rest of the episodes and whatnot. But it was cool. I got up to where they did that movie where pretty much the movie was just him doing a birthday thing for the girl. I was like, that's what the whole movie is? All right, this is one of the sweet animes. It's like one of those wholesome root for the family type of animes. I'm not mad at that style at all. I just don't watch them crazy frequent.
Frogan doesn't have health insurance and she's e-begging for money for people to pay for her cat. That's going to be $500 because she's irresponsible and doesn't have health insurance.
I refuse to finish Boruto.
Girl, you want to pay?
My bad. I refuse to finish Boruto. I'm done. I got up to where this nigga cheated on the shooting exams, and I was just like, I'm sick of this. First of all, everyone in Boruto is better than the original characters from Naruto, and that makes me sick. We seen these niggas struggle, bro. Ultramar's, I probably pronounced his name wrong. His son is able to beat teachers in like that. What? Nigga, if these niggas was to go back in time and fight the Naruto characters, they would demolish them. Rock Lee's son is beast mode. This nigga natural talent for just Taijutsu is crazy. But yeah, I couldn't watch it no more because it was like they was shitting on the original characters, bro. Sasuke daughter is able to master her shit. Like, come on, bro. Nah. Then Naruto's daughter, she's like a grandmaster at that fucking the palm shit. Immediate. It's too much. It's too much, bro. People keep telling me that they start introducing time travel too, so I chilled off of Boruto. I can't finish it.
$100 because she's irresponsible. It doesn't have health
It's
insurance.
disrespectful.
It's like, girl, you want to pay for it then? You want to fucking pay for it then?
So can you link me
And then
something?
like everyone's just like, why don't you get a real
YouTube.
job? It's like,
Discord.
I've been trying, and
send it to me on
unfortunately, I have a degree in the field of public health.
I
Okay.
can't mess with what they did.
And you know what Trump defunded last year around March, a year ago? Public health research. You know what I mean? So even if I wanted to get back into the field where I have a degree in, the entire field is defunded.
Oh my God, bro. These people are so pathetic. The absolute ultimate
lying.
victim complex. Oh my God, my problems are just everyone else's fault. Oh my God, the world is in a grand conspiracy to keep me down. Frogan, you literally spent like 5 years wasting your time streaming. Like, yeah, I seem like your degree gets less and less valuable as
Boruto
time
sucks.
passes. Your reputation is horrible as well. Like employers probably do one.
And while I'm at it, Boruto's a disrespectful little mother effer. I can't stand this nigga. The way he talked to his father, did you know what your father had to go through? You got a whole family here. Your father had a fucking cot in a room by himself. Why did they let Naruto live by himself, bro? That was one of the most insane things that I've always asked. Like, I asked my older brother too, like, what's up with this village, bro? They treated this nigga foul. They did him dirty, bro. Naruto had it hard. Just to have Boruto sit there and bitch and moan, bro, it pissed me off. When you got everything, nigga. Oh, my father's the Hokage. He's admired. I got a whole family in a household and we don't gotta struggle. I can eat ramen when I want. Poor me. He even had that cheat in the tuning exam. I hate this nigga, bro. I hate Boruto, bro. I know they keep saying and he gets like some alien shit to go. I don't care, bro. I don't care about none of that. And it seems like they're just trying to remake Naruto. So the alien's supposed to be in him the same way that the Nine Tails was in it. Bullshit out. That bullshit. I'd rather watch Yu Yu Hakusho again. I'd rather rewatch One Piece, start from scratch.
Background check and realize that you don't care about fucking veterans. Obviously, they're not going to let you in the healthcare industry. Like, that is probably
Yeah, that don't make no
horrible.
sense. Hold on, let me say what's up. What's up, Wayne? How you doing? All right, I think I said hello to everybody. If I didn't say what's up to you, make sure you say what up in the chat so I could greet you. Want to make sure I say hello to everybody.
For your reputation, and they probably give you some generic rejection letter of like, oh yeah, you weren't qualified for the role or something. But the truth
This is
is,
like Gen
it's
Z,
your
yes.
online presence that is affecting your job search.
It's accurate.
This is all entirely your fault. Like, you can't just blame all your problems on everybody else, okay? And for the last time, nobody's paying for your shit. Oh my God,
Right.
it's all pathetic, bro. Hassan orbiters and begging. It's like a match made in heaven. And Hassan will still not give her a penny, bro. At least give her some work. Maybe have her arrange some tweets for your stream. Toss her like 5 pennies, bruh.
So the people are mad at me because I made a dono goal instead of a sub goal for
Your
my
chat
wrist.
isn't moving.
And in my head, I'm just like, dude, like whenever I'm like talking like this, I'm talking to my community. I'm not talking to
I didn't even notice that her chat is not moving. Y'all think she botting? If your chat not moving like that, but you getting numbers, that's a little odd. Think maybe she don't got no money because she's spending all of it on bots to make herself seem like she's a successful streamer. A lot of these streamers be buying bots, bro. It's nasty work. Just build it on your own, man. It's cool. Also, I don't even look at the numbers of how many is in the stream. I look at the chat. I care about the individuals that's supporting me, right? But people like her, they don't. So when I look at her chat's not moving. That does look extremely odd. It looks like that she could be botting. I don't know this for sure, but damn, yeah, I didn't notice that until you guys pointed that out. It don't make no sense. My chat is moving. Why is her chat not moving? That's odd. Said chat's where is that? Facts. Y'all be cracking me up.
the fucking dumbass motherfuckers on Reddit. You know what I mean? Unless you're like a dumbass motherfucker on Reddit and you like my content. You know what I mean? What do people with public health degrees go into? Research, clinical coordination,
Go get a
healthcare
job.
management, everything like that. Thank you, Hayden. Thank you. I'm a new woman. I'm a new fucking woman, bro. Like I can move my elbow. Like nursing? No. Public health is not clinical. It's more so like the administrative clinical stuff, research, access to healthcare, shit like that. But yeah, my arm is fucking free, guys. My arm is free. I can move my elbow. I'm just like, yeah. Even though it really hurts kind of doing this right now, I'm not gonna lie, but like, they gave me my Fortnite back. They gave me my Fortnite back, guys.
Well, congratulations. At least she can reach for some cookies again. We all know you ain't going ice skating. Also, she goes, I was only talking to my community. Well, I don't know. Half of your clips are addressing other people. You literally addressed the haters right now before you were addressing veterans. So I don't know. I'd say you're talking to other people as well.
Where'd she get that degree from, Hasan? She got the degree to beg. Nah, dead ass though, she do. Hasan's giving out begging degrees, man. That is funny.
People responded, if she can't find a job, it's probably not because of Trump. It's probably...
What if she went to the Kai Cenat school for streaming? Do you think she would have been successful? She should have applied. That'd have been funny.
Because of her statements are not ones many employers want associated with their brand. And it was out of nowhere, Ms. Kiff responded.
I'm gonna be real, chat.
What?
If you're like, I think Frogan's probably like 5 years into the game. Just get a job. She averages 80 viewers. And I'm not even saying this in a hate towards Frogan. I'm just being real. You've been doing this for 5 years now.
So she
5 years. And you still are at 60 viewers. Keep in mind, that's 80 viewers.
She's going for her third rising star, Ms.
Bro, okay, well, she needs to have her rising charts because this is insane. Her biggest peak ever was 4 years ago where she hit 700 viewers. I don't know how old she is. How old is Frogan? She's 28. Bro, just pack it up. Like, I might.
This nigga's bugging. Yeah, then I should quit streaming too, huh? Like, damn. This dude, I hate when bigger channels and streamers always say stuff like that. If you get this amount of views, you need to pack it up. No, I think if you maybe blown up already, right, and you were famous, and then you fall down so crazy that the amount of views you get make no sense. I've seen channels that got like 1 million subscribers and they have a hard time getting 10 views on a video. Maybe that's when you could start talking to them like that. But if somebody's up and coming, right? Well, I don't know how many followers does she have. I'm not defending Frogan, by the way, guys. I just noticed a lot of bigger streamers will talk about streamers like that. So she has 67,000 on Twitch. That's not too crazy, is that? Like for her, it's because she sucks, right? And she's not entertaining. But I don't like them putting that, like, I don't know if the word is stigma of the whole, if you're not getting this amount of viewers, then you need to pack it up. No, she got to pack it up because she trash. Like, that got nothing to do with the amount of viewers she got. She just garbage. Huge difference, right? But once again, I ain't defending her. I'm defending up-and-coming streamers.
My opinion.
Which she is not one, by the way, so I'm not defending her.
You pack it up. You pack it up.
She need to pack it up in general.
Try to get a new job. This is a hobby at this point. You're not making any money. And if the fact you have to beg for money or even ask for money, it's over, bro. It's over. You have 50 viewers, man. Do you know how little that is, chat? She might be making like maybe $1,000 a month. Someone needs to have that talk with Frogan. This girl needs to get a fucking job. 5 years, you're at 80 viewers. And here's the thing. You're not just at 80 viewers. You're very popular. Like, not popular. You're well known. Frogan's known by millions of people at this point. All of Hasan's community, everybody knows who Frogan is, and she's at 80 viewers.
Yeah, Miss Gift trying to desperately jump on it as well.
That's because she's trash. Hasan trash too, but that's blatantly because like they probably went and checked her out, maybe even followed and subscribed just off of her being an underling for Hasan. And then her content wasn't doing nothing. She just sat there and cried all day. So they're not going to watch it. They would rather watch someone like Hasan, well, cry as well. But at least he's talking about more politics and the politics that they are choosing to ride or die with. Right. So I don't expect her to have as many viewers as Hasan or anybody. Right. Because she's garbage. But I will say that is a sign that she has no talent and that people just genuinely don't really rock with her. Right?
Well, but nobody really.
I don't care how many viewers she got. Right? The fraction, it should be what's more spoke on. And I do think that is a sign that, like, okay, people follow you because of who you know, but they don't actually like you. That's why I always tell people this whole, I want to collab with a bigger YouTuber or a streamer to boost your name and try to blow your career up. It will not do that at all. It might do the opposite.
Cares about Ms. Gift's opinion. He's just here.
Build it on your own.
For some comedic relief. Also hilarious, this guy calling anyone irrelevant. I mean, it doesn't mean anything considering you try to call me irrelevant as well, right? But the funny thing is, when you did it to me, you never brought up any of my views, right?
That's
Interesting. Instead, the reverse happened. I had to bring up your viewership. Funny how that works. Absolute fucking loser, bro. And honestly, he's going to be the butt of my jokes in the series for a long time. This guy just pissed me off one time, and congrats. You're cemented in history forever now.